Episode 3265, Write Your Comeback Story.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. I hope you're having a fabulous start to your week. And you know what? It's already midweek because it's a short week. We've already had Happy New Year, and now we have to get back in the groove of things. Are you there yet? Are you still looking at your to-do list? Well, take a deep breath. It's Wellness Wednesday. Yes, it is. And it's time to think about you. New year, new you, but we're going to do it differently. Write your comeback story. For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already haven't had the opportunity, you'll want to head on over to createyournow.com where you can learn more and sign up for the Kisses newsletter. The Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. This episode is brought to you by AIM, Inspiring Connection and Community. Well, take a deep breath because there is a lot happening. Yes, Create Your Now is having a facelift. Okay, I know it is healthy living, but not that kind of facelift. We're changing and updating our website. We're in the midst of, getting an app. Ooh, exciting. We've already expanded our TV show. You can still catch it on pray.com every Tuesday. You can also check us out on thewalk.tv and KCHF TV out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Now, there's a lot of other channels that are included from the Walk TV, and so eventually we will have the website updated so you'll be able to find all of those. So a lot of different ways that you can share information. Obviously, right here we've got the daily podcast. And yes, I'm probably going to be spending a little bit more time on social media. Not that I really want to, but there's just something about that. We got to get out there. So if you would be so kind to share, if something reaches and touches your heart and you think of someone, don't hesitate. Use it as a prompting and say, you know what, I'm going to send this off. Send the link, some connection, so you can help make somebody's day better. Anyway, take a deep breath because we are in for a whirlwind. And as you know, Happy New Year brings not so great resolutions. We start out thinking that, yes, I want to do this for me. And then by the time January 21st comes along, yes, that is kind of doomsday for New Year's resolutions where they all kind of fall off the calendar. And it's like, did they even exist? So I want you to look at things differently when it comes to your healthy living. What are your habits? What are your goals? And I want you to look much further than just, I want to lose weight, okay? I want you to attach some heartstrings to this. Why is it that we complicate things? The new year is in full swing, and so are your ideas of getting healthy, right? You've probably already had so many things show up in your news feed, whether it's your Instagram or your Facebook, or maybe you're actually watching the news. Have you noticed what advertisements are being pushed right now? So why not start your year off differently? Write your comeback story. Because why is it that we do have to complicate things? I mean, what's the reason for that? Achieving a healthy lifestyle can often feel like an uphill battle, right? Filled with challenges, setbacks, and never-ending cycles of failure. We've all been there, unfortunately. And sometimes when that happens, it's like, oh my goodness, I can't go another step forward. But when you're constantly finding yourself hitting a brick wall, it can be disheartening. And then motivation, well, it goes out the window too. But fear not, because even in the face of adversity, even when you hit that brick wall, you have the power to turn things around and write your very own comeback story. But this isn't just any story. It's the story where you honor your reflection and give yourself permission to keep going regardless of failure or success. Now, I want you to let that sink in for a minute, because I already gave you all the bad news. January 21st, doomsday. Everybody, if the New Year's resolution, if you're not still working it, oh, nope. You might as well chalk it up because it's going to go to the wayside. You're not only going to kick it out to the trash and to the curb, but you're going to bury it as deep as you can because, you failed too many times and you're done with it. And now you're going to do what just comes easy. It's called your habits. That's the negative part of everything when it comes to healthy living, right? But listen again. This isn't just any story, right? Your comeback story is not just any story. It's the story where you honor your reflection and give yourself permission to keep going regardless of failure or success. My friend, you have a choice in life, and from here on out, you choose life. So it's time to write your comeback story. That is your kiss to keep it simple strategy. Write your comeback story. I can't say it any more plainly because in all honesty, I could sit here and tell you all the things that you're supposed to do, what not to eat, what to eat, how to sleep, what you should do, more or less out versus in or vice versa, depending upon what you're talking about, calories in versus calories out. You can look at mathematical equations, but guess what? You have all the answers. But what you're not willing to be honest with is your own reflection. And I know that stings a little bit. It stung for me less than a year ago when I really got real with myself again and thought, you know what, Christiane, you were trying to take the easy way out. Your body is not like anybody else's body. And I know that's true, but it really doesn't fit in the average. Okay. There's a lot of us that fit in the average. Well, my body is like the 0.5% of what happens to people. It's messed up. And I've shared bits and pieces of my story. And it's not for you to feel sorry, but for it to really inspire you to say, well, gosh, if Christiane can do it, I can do it. Remember, one step at a time leads to miles of greatness. You are on a journey, and the journey doesn't stop because, oh, wow, you succeeded. Nor does it stop when you go, whoa, because you failed. Write your comeback story. So today, I want to explore ways that's going to help you come back to what truly matters for your health and well-being. Because as you know, according to studies, only about 8% of people successfully achieve their New Year's resolutions, give or take a few percentages. So let's break the stats this year. Let's become part of that 8% or make that 8% grow, better yet. And in order to do so, you will need to find a sustainable, long-term approach to healthy living rather than relying on short-lived resolutions. There is no one size fits all. Period. End of story. That's why, my friend, you've got to write your comeback story. True success comes to those who persist through failure. You're building that consistency, taking action every day, not just when it's easy, not just because you had a great day, because you feel like it. Setbacks and failures are not signs of defeat, but rather opportunities for growth. Allow yourself to be stretched this year. Write your comeback story. You're not getting any younger. And I'm guaranteeing this, the older you get, the harder it is to get to where you want to go. I don't care what GPS system you're using, Android, iOS, God's, it doesn't matter whose GPS. It gets tougher. It just does. And sometimes I think we need this dose of reality, meaning reality, but we're missing the real part in that word. I don't want you to miss the boat. I don't want you to miss what God has in store for your life. I mean, think about it. Do you want to live a life 6 feet under, or do you want to have a higher quality of life 6 feet above ground, or however tall you are? I'm shorter than that, so mine's like 5 3/4. So what is it for you? Setbacks and failures, it's going to happen. Success, it's going to happen. But how are you going to write your comeback story? Well, number one, set clear and attainable goals. You have got to be specific, yet with flexibility in mind. Take some time to reflect on what truly matters to you when it comes to your health. Is it losing weight? Maybe you need to lose a few pounds. Improving fitness levels. All right, maybe you want to up it a little bit. Maybe you want to bench more because you're building muscle. Or maybe it's simply to feel more energized. What is it for you? What makes you tick? Define your goals in specific and measurable terms. For example, replace lose weight with, I want to lose 3 pounds in 2 weeks. And people are like, 3 pounds in 2 weeks? That's kind of a weird goal. But if it works for you, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Maybe it's lose 10 pounds in the next 3 months. That is a realistic goal, a realistic target. And when you set those, you will not only increase your chances of success, but also provide you with a clear roadmap to navigate your journey. My friend, you already know what you are needing to do. So what's holding you back? What is it? Remember your reflection? Who do you see? What do you want to see less of? What do you want to see more of? Set clear and attainable goals. Number 2, make small, sustainable changes. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Have you ever just loved food, whatever it was? Maybe it was this delicious bacon burger that was on a certain bun. Yeah, your mouth is already watering. And you take a bite into it, but it's gosh, if I could have the whole burger in my mouth, I would. Don't bite off more than you can chew because you're going to choke. Now that you have your goals in place, it's time to implement small, sustainable changes in your everyday. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your healthy lifestyle. Healthy living is a decision you make every single moment. So start making simple adjustments, such as incorporating more fruits and vegetables into your diet, right? Start taking the stairs instead of the elevator. Now, if you're on the 22nd floor and you're on -2 floor, okay, maybe you get off on a floor and then walk a floor up. And then in a couple weeks, maybe you go to, instead of the 21st floor, you go to the 19th floor and then you walk up 3 flights. You know what I mean? So do it in small, sustainable changes. Maybe setting aside dedicated time for physical activity. A lot of us, oh my goodness, we sit more than we do anything else, me included. I have to be so specific. I can get so involved in writing and researching and doing things that I need to do for Create Your Now, our online community, AIM. Hey, it's opening up. We'll talk more about that later. But when you look at all of this, it's one of those things where it's I got to make a choice here. And these small changes, when you make that choice, practice consistently, can have a significant impact on your overall well-being. Are you willing to do it? Look at yourself in the mirror. Who do you see? What do you want more of? What do you want less of? And finally, number 3, cultivate a supportive network. Now in this, and this is going to sound strange, but hear me out for a moment. Don't share with people who will criticize or judge you. Don't. Instead, surround yourself with a supportive network so you can achieve long-term success. Share your health goals with family or friends, or you can even join a community of like-minded individuals if they are going to support you. Believe it or not, sometimes not telling your family is okay. Just do it. Maybe you tell a friend. Maybe that friend isn't your long, lifelong friend. Maybe not. Maybe it's someone that is a Facebook buddy of yours that you met and you've been kind of going back and forth for the last few months or a couple years. And you're like, you know what? For some reason, I know I can trust them. And so you say, look, I just need you to encourage me. I'm going to have days or moments that I just know I'm not going to want to do this. And I just need you to cheer me on. If that's the right matchup, that supportive person, then tell that person. But you've got to guard your mind and your heart when it comes to making changes for your health. And I'm being serious. Because as much as our families love us, sometimes they just don't know what they don't know. And sometimes they're going to say the wrong things. And then guess what? You turn it around and they thought it was really for good, but now for you, you took it the wrong way. And now you're mad at each other. And now you're like, I'm giving up on everything. Don't go down that road. But you do want to go down the road with people who believe in you and cheer you on as you take this journey. And you want them to be able to provide the motivation and accountability you need to stay on track, to stay the course. Yet consider seeking also professional guidance. Someone like a nutritionist, a personal trainer, a coach, or a therapist. You can come on into AIM. When it opens up, come and be there. It's going to be incredible. Allow people who really do care about you, only allow them to speak into your life. Just don't let anybody come in. And remember, you don't have to do it alone. I know sometimes we think we do. We need to kind of like, oh, I can muscle this up and I can do it by myself. No, we're relational creatures. So allow a few people. You don't have to let everybody know. Now, if you're one who says, I need that accountability on Facebook, then use it. But if you're like, I would never do that, then don't. You are living your healthy life the way you need to, right? This is unique to you. That's the key. It's your comeback story. You're not writing anybody else's. You're living yours. Embracing a healthy lifestyle and writing your comeback story is not an overnight process. Be patient. It is a moment by moment, decision by decision, every day. And it's going to require perseverance, resilience, and a commitment to make sustainable changes. When faced with challenges and setbacks, because you're going to have them, remind yourself that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone to the next best decision. Set those clear goals. Make those small, sustainable changes. And surround yourself with a supportive network. With these steps in place, you'll be well on your way to reclaiming your health and truly creating a lasting change that matters. My friend, you get to choose to be 6 feet under quicker or choose to be a living legacy in 6 minutes. Which 6 do you want? Start writing your comeback story today. I believe in you, and there is no reason why you cannot have the reflection that you want to see. Go in peace, train for life, love your journey. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed day. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.